Oakhaven was a small village nestled amidst rolling hills. Life was simple there. The villagers worked hard, they helped each other. At the edge of Oakhaven lay a wonder. It was a hidden garden. The garden was once filled with the most incredible flowers. Their colors shone brightly. Their scents filled the air. The villagers treasured the garden. They visited often. It was a place of peace and joy. Ilara was the keeper of the garden. She had a gift. Ilara could make anything grow. She spoke to the flowers. She sang to the trees. The garden flourished under her care. Ilara shared the garden's bounty. She gave flowers to the sick. She made bouquets for celebrations. The villagers loved Ilara. They respected her gift. For many years the garden thrived. It brought happiness to Oakhaven. As time passed, things changed. The villagers began to fear what they didn't understand. They whispered about Ilara's gift. They became suspicious. Fear took root in their hearts. The villagers stopped visiting the garden. They no longer accepted Ilara's gifts. Sadness filled Ilara's heart. She could feel the garden's magic fading. The flowers wilted. The trees drooped. Soon, the garden was forgotten. Years later, a young girl named Lila came to Oakhaven. Lila was curious. She loved to explore. One day she wandered to the edge of the village. She stumbled upon a sight. It was the forgotten garden. Lila was enchanted. She pushed through the overgrown entrance. The garden was quiet. Thorns covered the once beautiful flowers. Yet Lila sensed something magical. Section 5. A Bud of Hope. Lila was determined to bring the garden back to life. She started small. She pulled weeds. She cleared the paths. It was hard work, but Lila didn't give up. Every day she tended to the garden. She sang to the wilted flowers. She talked to the sleeping trees. Slowly the garden began to respond. A single bluebell bloomed, then a daisy. Lila's heart filled with joy. The garden was waking up. Section 6. The Garden Awakes. One bright morning, something magical happened. Lila was watering the flower beds. Suddenly the air shimmered. A warm light filled the garden. The flowers stretched towards the sun. They burst into bloom, a riot of colors and scents. The trees rustled their leaves as if clapping their hands. The garden was truly awake. Lila watched in amazement. She knew she had discovered something special. Section 7. Whispers in the Wind. The garden's fragrance drifted through the village. It carried on the wind. The villagers stopped what they were doing. They had almost forgotten the sweet scent. Memories stirred. Curiosity bloomed in their hearts. One by one they followed the scent. It led them to the edge of the village. There they saw it. The garden was alive once more. Section 8. A community restored. The villagers were astonished. They cautiously entered the garden. The sight took their breath away. Flowers bloomed everywhere. The air buzzed with bees and butterflies. Lila smiled at the villagers. She welcomed them back to their garden. The villagers felt ashamed. They had forgotten the joy the garden brought. Now, they were determined to cherish it. Section 9. The Magic of Belief. Together, Lila and the villagers tended the garden. It became a place of gathering. Children laughed as they played. Families picnicked under the trees. The garden brought the village together. It taught them the importance of hope. It reminded them of the beauty of connection. The garden was proof. It showed the power of belief. The magic had always been there. They just needed to remember.